What's up, guys? It's been a while since we last spoken, so I'm gonna address a couple things. Got so much to get through. The last video I've briefly spoke about the files got corrupted, so you missed all my first part of the video where I was talking about the job interview that I had. So I went to my job interview. I went all right. I'd say I went pretty good. I'm just waiting back to see if I got the job or not. I should find out either today or tomorrow, but mostly tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know how I went. It was a group interview, which I don't really like group interviews, but I did it, got it done now, so I'm just waiting on their decision if they want to have me or not. So yeah, also another thing as well, oh yeah, football on the weekend. Yeah, so we played football on the weekend. And I have a brand new announcement to make. I think I have asthma. So, not much of a big announcement, but I reckon I got asthma because if I do have, I think it's exercise-induced asthma. Because on the weekend, and I've noticed this throughout my whole, I guess you could say, football career, is that I've never been able to push myself. I get to a point where and then I sort of can't, not because my mind's not letting me, it's not like because I don't know, it's because I can't breathe, if that makes sense. So that's why I took up swimming, because you know when you exercise and you get puffed out for a bit, but then that part then it just goes away. Yeah, well that never worked for me, because I would get to that point where, and I would never be able to push through that part because I would never be able to feel like I could breathe. And I just thought that was just all mental, because obviously, like, sometimes it is mental. So on the weekend, second quarter, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to push myself. I'm going to push myself through this barrier. I'm going to get through it, and then after I get through that barrier, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be relaxed, comfortable, all that. So I did some good aggressive running up and down the field. I think I did it twice. And I'm not being up myself, but I'm one of the fittest guys in the team. And I got so I couldn't breathe. It was like I could breathe, but I couldn't breathe. Like as I was breathing, I wasn't breathing. It didn't feel like the air was going in. Like, it felt like I was sucking through a straw, if that makes sense. And I was just ran up and down the field, and my chest tightened. I was coughing up like phlegm, sort of like phlegm constantly, and like I was breathing, but like I was struggling just to run. I was literally walking, just like walking puffed out. I was walking around the field, puffed out while I was walking, because I couldn't run. And then at at half time, one of the guys there, he has asthma, and I said to him, you know, what's the symptoms of asthma? And he says, you know, tightening of the chest, like constantly coughing up and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, I was like to him, I think I got asthma. And he's like, oh, go use my puffer. So this was me. I walked off the field, like I was coughing, like struggling to breathe, like chest felt like really tight. And I just felt horrible. And then the trainer was out onto the field, so I ran back out the change rooms, ran onto the field, and got the puffer, shook it a bit. I've taken the puffer, like, I think once before in my life when I was really sick, and I, like, you know, had a puff of it, and it went away instantly. Went away, and I played so good. On the fourth quarter, I was like, okay, I feel really good now. And I went out there, and I was running up and down. I was aggressive. My mind was focused. You know, my body actually got through that barrier of that exhaustion barrier, and I felt so good. And I just thought that, you know, maybe it's all because I've had this exercise-induced asthma. So I went and got a puffer. I'm going to the doctors today to see if I have it or not. If it would make so much sense if I have it. It would make so much sense. It would make so much sense of why I haven't been able to push myself through that exhaustion barrier for so many years. I'm telling you, for so many years I've had this where I've got puffed out, and I just thought I was unfit, and I've just left it as, okay, I'm just unfit. And just to think that all of this could have been resolved by a puffer is amazing. So I'm not going to make too many general. I'm not going to try and do the Google symptoms and think I have a brain tumor. If that makes sense, you go on Google and you look up your symptoms and it says you have a brain tumor or something. I'm just gonna see what the doctor says. I'm gonna just leave it up into the air. I'm not gonna try and diagnose myself with anything. See what the doctor says. I got the doctors in 2 hours and 35 minutes to be exact. So I'm gonna set the foot boil right now. So I thought I would do some kicking now. And yeah, it's raining as you can see. So yeah, let's go get into the kicking, and then afterwards I'll go to the doctors and then we'll find out what is wrong with my breathing. What's up guys, just finished kicking the footy just then. I decided just to work on a lot of things just to sort of get a grasp of where I am with all my kicks. So I mixed it up with a lot of like a couple snapshots, running in for goal, what else did I do? Some target kicking at the start and some goal kicking. And I have found that my left foot is getting this. I feel so comfortable with it. I'm sorry you guys hate, because I've spoken about my left foot on pretty much every single video, but it's getting there and it's feeling really good. Another thing, goal kicking. I found out a new technique to actually kick the ball with probably a 90% chance of it going through. I've come up with a new technique for me to use from now on when I start kicking goals, just to pinpoint my accuracy. And another thing I've also noticed is what I'm going to work on a lot is my ball drop. Because I noticed that if you have a good ball drop, you don't need to kick it that hard. Because when I did a kick, one of the goal kicks I did do, I kicked it and I didn't kick it very hard, and it went pretty far and went past the goal line. And I was thinking, you don't have to kick the football that hard. And I found that the harder you kick it, the less farther it goes. So I'm gonna start working on my ball drop, because I noticed if you drop it perfectly and it hits your foot perfectly on the bottom of the ball, it goes really far. So I'm definitely going to start working on that. My ball drop is now a new key area to work on, and my running kick, I need to work on that. That needs so much work. I've noticed that all my other areas have improved because I've been practicing them, but I haven't been practicing my running kick as much as I should have, and you can really see it, and you guys can see it through the videos. It's horrible. I don't feel comfortable when I'm doing it. With all my other kicks, I feel really comfortable. Even on the weekend I used my left foot a couple times, and it didn't go anywhere. Like, it just dribbled along the floor. But I used my left foot during the game. You need to start from somewhere, and I was happy I got to use it, even though it didn't go that far. But I'm happy I got to use it, because that's what I want to try and do. So this is a action-filled video with so much. So I got to head home. I'm gonna have something to eat, and then you guys will see me after my doctor's appointment, and I'll tell you what sort of news I have. So hope you guys enjoy. What's up, guys? Just got back from the doctor's just then. She said just to keep using my Asta puffer. Yeah, well, it was quite of a brief chat. She's a really good doctor. She's really good. But she said just use it once before games, or trainings or whatever. And if it gets worse, I have to see a chest specialist. So I'm gonna do that. I was gonna do that anyway, but I just wanted to sort of get some clarification. So before games, before trainings, I'll take that puffer and yeah, and hopefully it prevents it and I get fitter. So this helps me. So yeah, hopefully this helps me get up into the A grade, and so I can start playing some good football. That's about it pretty much. I want to go do some weights now, and yeah. I wonder if this has been affecting me, because I've struggled this my whole football career. So I wonder if this was one of the factors that was hindering me pushing forward and all that. So we'll see how we go. So yeah, let's go do some weights now.